Hey, first graders. Yesterday we learned about Christian Robinson, an author and an illustrator, and we wrote a paragraph together. We worked really hard to make sure that we started every sentence with a capital, that every sentence ended with a period, that we were putting spaces between our words, that we were using our nicest handwriting because we want to make sure people can understand what it is that we're writing and that it all makes sense, of course, too. Those all go together to do 5-star sentences and help us to be able to communicate better. And our paragraphs, when we're writing them, we're showing what we know and what we understand. Well, today you are going to write another paragraph. This time it's on your own, though. I'm going to read with you about a woman named Mae Jemison, and she is an astronaut. We're going to learn a little bit about her life, and you are going to choose some facts that you found most interesting that you can share in your paragraph test today. Are you ready? Let's learn about Mae Jemison. Okay, so here she is. This scholastic news is called Mae Reaches for the Stars. And we have a picture of her right here. As a kid, Mae Jemison loved the stars. She wanted to be an astronaut. Then someone told her she could not. What did Mae do? You should have a copy of this if you're able, and read along with me. If you don't have it, remember you can always go look at Scholastic News online as well. So you can look at it more carefully and get the information that you want to use. You can also pause this video, and remember, you could always be making a 4-square or another graphic organizer to put down some of the thoughts. So when you're ready to write your paragraph, your ideas are all ready with you. Let's start at the beginning. It says, as you read, think about what helped Mae become an astronaut. Mae gets her spacesuit on. That's what's happening in this picture. Blast off with Mae. Mae dreamed of space. Mae loved looking at the stars. She told her teacher that she wanted to go to space. Her teacher said she could not. Back then, only men went to space. Mae was sad, but Mae's mom said the teacher was wrong. Mae could be an astronaut. That is a person who goes to space. Mae was happy. She made a spacesuit from orange curtains. She read books about space. Hey, with that subheading, did you find some facts you thought were interesting about Mae? Let's go with the next subheading, Mae grew up. Ready? When Mae grew up, she still wanted to go to space. But a Black woman had never been picked to be an astronaut. Could Mae get picked? She gave it a try. That year, more than 2,000 people tried out to be astronauts. Only 15 got picked. Mae was one of them. Wow, that's amazing. Here's another subheading. Mae went to space. Mae trained to be an astronaut. She studied. She learned to fly a jet. Then she put on a real orange spacesuit. She got into the spaceship. Mae flew in space for 8 days. When the spaceship flew over her mom and dad's house, Mae waved. Mae knew that her mom and dad could not see her wave. Mae was too far away. But Mae wanted to thank her mom, who told her she could be an astronaut. In this blue box, it says Mae walks to the spaceship. Orange, Mae floats inside her spaceship. This purple, this is a Mae Lego figure. She has her own Lego person? Now that is really cool. So what are some facts that stood out to you? I noticed that Mae loved looking at the stars when she was young. I noticed that Mae was told she could not be an astronaut because she was woman and later because she was black. I learned that Mae's mom always said she could be what she wanted to be. I learned that Mae was one of only 15 out of 2,000 people trying to be an astronaut that got a position. I learned that Mae made her own jumpsuit or her own spacesuit jumpsuit when she was a kid. I learned that Mae got to put on a real spacesuit when she was an adult. I learned that Mae was in space for 8 days. I learned that Mae waved to her family when she was in space, even though they couldn't see her. I learned that Mae has her own Lego figure. Kind of jealous. Lots of things that we learned about Mae here. Then on the back is just some information about the different jobs that she has had. So here we learn that Mae has had lots of different jobs. It says Mae's jobs. Mae became an astronaut. That is an amazing job. She has had other amazing jobs too. This chart shows some of them. Job, doctor. She helped sick people in other countries. She flew in helicopters to get to them. Actor. She was on a TV show about outer space. It was called Star Trek: The Next Generation. Author. She wrote books for kids about space. Teacher. She taught college students how to help Earth. Oh my goodness, we just learned 4 more really cool facts about Mae. Not only was she an astronaut, that right there is a fact, we also learned that she was a doctor, she was an actor, an author, and a teacher. What an amazing woman. You get to decide now which of the facts we learned about Mae you found the most interesting. Remember that when we write our paragraphs with facts, we need to start with an introduction. I know some facts about Mae Jemison. First, share your fact. Another fact is share your fact. Also, share your fact. And those are some facts about Mae Jemison. Good luck. I'm excited to see all your writing. And you know what? Have fun while you do it. Happy learning!